But it's all, of course, here in New York. The same thing he was always doing, punching around, mooching off Jews and bad-mouthing them behind their back. You know, maybe you don't know. You know what I mean? In the official version of German history, right? This what it is the German as stands had to appear as it was in the propaganda. There's pictures like this is tall, fair, you know what I mean? Aryan man and his wife, and his good-looking, buffly blonde children, right? And the sun behind him like this, and in the growing fields like this, and a docile cow like this. At no point like this is there a Negro woman sewing, you know what I mean, in the attic in the picture. There isn't a Jewish, like, homosexual sort of palely leaning on the gate with a calculator. It's not in the picture. Do you understand? As far as they're concerned, if it's not in the picture, it's not in history. But that wasn't true. What were the Germans doing in New York? Same thing they always do. Snatch like this. And what it is German Nazis were involved in problems of slavery, trafficking all over the world, from Africa all the way to America. And you know what I'm saying? This is an old image of Bill Skarsgård dressed as Pennywise in a pub in Washington, D.C., I think it was, or nearby. And I said, about to march like this on the road, like this, rather than turning up to the picture, did they get to the site? Right, are you sure they did? But they're not waiting on the road for them. We're not sat listening on your telephone lines, right? The problem is the temptation to have something cheaper than you want, than you really pay for it. Okay? Like this, there's no such thing as free labor. Nazis are the people who never ever forgive you for that. Where are the Nazis in New York? They're in the arch at the top of the Empire State Building. They're in Star on the side of the Converse. Ryan used to be so much more than that. They're in the Protestant barns of Silent Hill. Like this, they're in the folklore legends of Sleepy Hollow. You know what I mean? Where the Nazis, Iron Man, and the Superman. Like this. Knowing the Superman was a mixed race Indian is one thing. Like this, and the telling Nazi Germans that he was is this other thing. And what Lovecraft shows you really is like what it looks like when you don't know about the hypnosis ex-Babylon plan, right? It looks fucking scary. It looks like horrible psychic forewarnings of some awful, you know what I mean, supernatural issue. But this is the 21st century. We're now better now. We should thank Lovecraft for trying to warn us, right, before something else happens.